Welcome to my very first fall themed build video. Welcome back, or welcome to another video. Believe it or not, I have never posted a fall themed video on my channel. Nothing about this season ever really stood out to me. It just meant that it was the end of my favorite season, aka summer. It's just a very sad transition period for me, and it's mostly because I am missing the summer weather so much. But this year I thought, since I love working with warm color palettes, this might be the perfect opportunity to build something. But not only that, Bloxburg has the cutest bread items, and I really wanted to include them in a video somehow, so that's how I got this video idea. The last time I built a cafe in Bloxburg was during the pandemic, and one day a customer approached me and she asked if she could work with me. I found that interesting because I don't usually visit random cafes in Bloxburg and ask to work with the owner, but I guess she really liked my cafe. So I hired her on the spot, not knowing what type of person she was. But guys, we ended up being a power duo, and from there our business just took off. She was so dedicated that she wouldn't even have the time to take showers or clean herself up in between customers. You could literally see the stink bubble around her avatar. I don't know if that's dedication or a serious hygienic problem, but I really appreciate the effort. But with a business like that, we always put our customers first, and she definitely upheld that. I have a very exciting channel announcement. I now have a manager who will be helping me with this channel. We're going to call her Miss Manager. She's very familiar with my channel and what I do, and every time I see her in real life, we brainstorm and talk about ideas for upcoming videos, and she's been such a helpful support. I didn't even ask if she wanted to be my manager. We just looked at each other and we were like, yeah, I'm gonna need a manager. She will basically be helping me behind the scenes, bringing my video ideas to life and hopefully produce better content. Let's give her a warm welcome in the comments, please. I don't know about you, but October felt like it was never going to end. It went by so slow. Like, I was counting down the days by the time we were 3 weeks in. Anyways, this year my friend asked me if I wanted to do matching Halloween costume outfits with her, and so of course I said yes. And I was like, you know what, let's just go trick-or-treating too, because I'm just a girl who wants candy. We both really enjoy watching hockey, so we ended up dressing up as hockey fans, which was really convenient for us because all we had to do was put on a hockey jersey or shirt, and so that worked out great. We dressed up a bit and it was a fun time. I think we went trick-or-treating kind of late. It was 8 p.m. and tell me why the sidewalks were so empty. I know it's not only where I live, because I've heard all over that Halloween is dead for a lot of people, but while we were trick-or-treating, we would walk by multiple blocks and only see a couple houses with their lights on. And the thing is, you don't even know if their house light is just on or if they're actually giving out candy. So we would walk across the street to so many houses with their lights on, and it would be hit or miss. I mean, we would try to go for the houses with decor at least, and every few houses we would ask each other, should we go to this one? Is it suspicious? I don't know. We both don't know. We can't even tell. But there was this one house where I was like, no, we're not going to this house. There was no Halloween decor, and that already told me that that's not a good sign. Just to be safe, you know? But for some reason, my friend insisted on going to this one house. And as we were walking up to the front door, they had like a downstairs window, and I saw a person walking downstairs. It was a little weird. I was like, bruh, someone's there, but it looks like they're just living. It doesn't look like they're giving out candy. So we were standing at the doorstep for a while. We knew someone was in there because we just saw them. And after a few seconds, finally we see someone through their window walking up to their front door. And guys, this dude who opens the door looks like he just came back from a 9-to-5. Like, and we must have been the first people to come to this person's house because he looked so confused when we said trick-or-treat, and he was like, sorry, I don't have anything. And he literally starts patting down his pockets. Like, okay, that's fine if you don't have anything, just we'll move on. And so as we turned around, I was telling my friend, girl, I told you. I think that was the only house that we knocked on where the person was not actually handing out candy. I mean, he didn't have to open the door, but I don't know if he knew that there were trick-or-treaters coming around. So it confused both of us. I found the cutest thing on the Jellycat website. If you don't know what Jellycat is, it is a company that creates all kinds of stuffed toys and they're really expensive. And I was looking for a birthday gift for my friend, and so I was just on the website scrolling through all of the options and I spotted a pumpkin bear and I was like, oh my goodness, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And I screenshotted it because I thought it would be the perfect addition to this build, and I knew I could definitely recreate it because there are pumpkins in Bloxburg, there's teddy bears in Bloxburg, and oh my goodness, I think it is the best thing I've added to this build. It turned out exactly how I imagined, if not better. So yeah, I can find ideas for my builds from the most random places, and that's just one example. This was the very first time that I hit $0 in Bloxburg, and I have never been this broke in years. I think the most I've had at once was 500k, and a few years ago there was this Bloxburg chandelier money making hack, and at that time I just got lucky, and before it got patched I of course was farming so much money, and that's kind of where it started, and I had enough money to basically build whatever I wanted. And ever since I've been recycling build after build, which is kind of sad, but the upside is that I create videos of me building these builds so I can always look back at it. I just don't necessarily need it in the game because I know I'm never gonna use it. A lot of the time when I'm building, I don't have to restrict myself. I don't even look at prices. I just place down whatever item I need. But when it came down to this stone pathway and my bank account, it was a different story. I didn't realize how precious $400 was until I placed down one stone. Why are items so expensive for no reason in Bloxburg? Anyway, I've never been someone who enjoyed working in Bloxburg because let's be honest, who works in a game for fun? It's a huge waste of time and I just want to build. You guys won't be seeing any builds from me until I work and earn that money back, unfortunately. Okay, anyways, I thought I should probably tell you guys how I came up with the branding of this bakery, the name and whatnot. The thing is, I am terrible with coming up with names, so I settled on calling this bakery but in Spanish. I rather have it in Spanish and have a bunch of you not understand what it says than you guys seeing the word bakery. That just sounds so sad. I'm so sorry. Now that we've cleared that up, why don't we head into the tour now? Our pumpkin patch bakery is now complete. I am so happy with everything about this build. So here is how it is looking. It is gorgeous. Out here we have our little pumpkin patch and the fireflies. It just adds such a nice glow. Moving on over here, we have a little seating area. I tried to decorate these chairs a little bit to make them cute. I think it just looks so nice. Definitely fits the autumn theme. I love how natural this stone pathway looks. I've never done anything like it before. And here we have our pickup truck bringing in some of our pumpkin supply. So I was going for an open concept design and used a garage door as the window frame. And I love how you can see the leaves hanging from the ceiling through it. The colors and everything are just so vibrant and nice and very fall. Here we just have a display of some autumn decor and of course our adorable pumpkin bear. It is the best thing ever. So heading inside, here we have our main floor seating area. I think this would make a really nice study location. It's just so cozy. And of course on this side we have all of the baked goods. Starting off with this bread display, we have our signature plain bread, aka nothing special. Then we have our pumpkin and chocolate loaf, our braided bread, and of course we sell pumpkin pie. And I extended the counter outward because this is where I forgot that the game also had cookie items, so it works, you know, it works. And of course here is our front counter. Just beneath this staircase we can head behind the front counter. First is this little bread cutting station to cut loaves of bread, package them, all that kind of stuff. To our right is where all the baking happens. We have our fridge, our oven. Don't worry about it, it gets the job done. I should probably just close the door. And here we have some more baked goods on the shelf. We also have a coffee machine for making all the cappuccinos, pumpkin spice lattes. Just before we head upstairs, we have a bathroom here at the back. Pretty standard bathroom. Here we have our counter, some shelving up on the walls, and then of course the toilet. For the first time I tried using decal floor tiling. It definitely gives off that rustic cafe kind of look, and I think it works pretty well. Okay, so now let's head upstairs. Along this wall we have a display of antique paintings, plates, and here we have some window seating, the perfect place to get your work done. And here we just have some larger tables, and at the back here we have a mini live music stage, so as you eat your baked goods you can also enjoy some live music. So yeah, that is basically it for the build. I am so proud of how it turned out. This is probably the most detailed build I've ever built. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet to become an elite. And I'll see you in the next one.